Howdy y'all, welcome to another edition of Getting Outdoors. Just flew back home after being gone for a few days, and apparently, well, first of all, it's 70 degrees out here, and it's September 26th, so very unusual. I guess the cool front blew in, but when it blew in, I guess it really blew in, because we've got the leaning tower of tomatoes over here, and an okra that is a plant that is normally 6 feet tall is leaning. Now, if you remember when I made these tomato cages and then made them supersized, I had staked them down, but you can see that this stake, they call it just a garden stake, it's ripped up, and this with this garden soil in a raised bed, it's not compact, so it is easy to pull up. So I'm just gonna get a regular T-post. I'll bring it straight back up, and then I'll go ahead and put a T-post right down in here, or maybe just replace this. But for now, thankfully, it stopped where it was, and because of the fencing, and it didn't blow all the way over and rip that tomato cage out. The okra, I guess I will have to stake it up. I mean, you can look at how big the base of this thing is. And again, I guess just due to it being a raised bed and loose soil, this thing just tumbled over. It's pretty heavy, and had a lot of growth on that side. Plus, we just came out and picked probably about 20 okra off of this one. I guess my little chitlins didn't get it done yesterday, and so we all came out and just did it right now. So I'll get a stake and stake that up. I don't think that there was any root damage. It didn't, like I said, didn't come all the way up out of the ground, luckily. So I think that one will still be okay. Everything else looks like it's doing good. Again, tomatoes are coming along, actually getting some flowers on these that produce the bigger tomatoes, which we never got in the spring. And wind damage, our purple, it looked like it snapped off our purple bell peppers, one of the limbs that had several of them growing. And again, I'm using just one of these rinky-dink cages, so I'll know better next time. Looks like there's a couple that need to kind of go ahead and come on off. Oh, well, we'll leave those on for a couple more days. So back at it of weeding. Like I said, when you're gone for a few days, you can come back in. But again, with the Ruth Stout method, look at that, nice, easy. And then my daughter asked me today, when I was pulling a couple other weeds, I'll come in here and I'll just pull it and then throw it down. She's like, "Well, Daddy, why are you throwing it down?" I said, "Well, now we're just composting." And so she got a little lesson on how that all works, and she's like, "Oh, okay." She thought whenever we weed that usually we'd have to take all the weeds out of the garden. So another reason I like the Ruth Stout method is you come in, first of all, they're easy to pull, and I don't have to take them anywhere. This is the one that I pulled out earlier, and that she asked about, and we just lay them on the ground and let everything start composting. So, well, hopefully you're having a good, nice, cool afternoon like we are, and y'all keep getting outdoors.